Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down.
As you can see, I'm doing a drugstore look today, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So let me just say, it's storming outside right now. So yeah, sorry about that. My parents are watching TV. If you hear that, that's what that is. So I'm going to be using a bunch of drugstore products, and I will link them all down below if you're interested in getting them. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So a lot of these products I have not used before, but the first one is this lip scrub from e.l.f, and this is the brown sugar scrub. If you can see that. Yep, it looks good. It was like $4, I believe, so it was not expensive at all. And yeah, I'm gonna try this and see how it works. I actually have been looking for a really good lip scrub that's also affordable. So my first thoughts, it smells pretty good. It's got a nice like consistency to it. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I need a mirror. So I got this much, and we're just gonna try this out. So, first of all, it did get my lips really nice and smooth, but the taste is a little bit gross. I don't really know how to feel about that taste, and let me just say on the back, it says gently rub on lips, wipe off or lick off remaining sugar. So that was kind of gross, but it worked. And it was like $4. So a little bit goes a long way. So I think I would recommend this. It looks good. I mean, the taste isn't that bad, but it's not something I just want to be doing for fun, you know? So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some chapstick, and I'm going to be using the Burt's Bees Tinted Lip Balm in the shade Pink Blossom. And I'm just gonna apply a little bit because I will be using a gloss later on. Okay, that's good. So to start off, and before I do my makeup, and no, this is not a drugstore item, but it's still a good item, and I don't think I really have a good drugstore moisturizer. So I have this Clinique Moisture Surge 72-hour auto replenishing hydrator. And again, this is one of those little goes a long way products. And then just rub it all over. Okay, so then I want to use this Mario Badescu spray, and this is the facial spray with aloe herbs and rose water, just as kind of a priming spray. Okay, so for primer, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I used this a long time ago, but that was honestly before I knew a lot about makeup, and I had no idea what I was doing. So I didn't really like get to form like a good opinion on it, but it looks like this. So I'm just going to pump a little bit on my hands and put that all over. I don't like that smell. I'm not exactly sure what that smell is, but I don't think I like that. Okay, that's primer. So the next thing is foundation, and I will be using this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, and it's in the shade 102 Shell Beige. I hope it's the right shade for me. I don't know. So I'm just going to be using a Real Techniques beauty sponge. It's gross, I know. I need to wash it, but I'm just gonna go get this wet. So like I said, it's storming. Don't know if you can hear it, but, and I usually like storms to be completely honest, but this one's like a storm. So, yes. So yeah. Okay, so I just now took the tab off, didn't squeeze it all, kind of made a mess. Don't like, this is kind of weird, but I just really don't like makeup to be a mess. I just don't like it. I always keep my makeup clean, which is weird because, like, I don't know, a lot of people don't, but I do. So I got this wet, and I'm just gonna dip this in here. First impressions, so personally, I really like a pump, but it's more sanitary than like a foundation with like a wand in it. So I mean, yeah, but this is still pretty good. It looks like it's around the right color. I don't know if it's looking like that on this, but like for me it looks okay. I don't know, it's looking really shiny like right here. Also, I'm really able to see like texture right here. I know this foundation works really well for a lot of people, and a lot of people love it, but I'm not that impressed by it, to be honest. Maybe I just put too much down here, because up here it doesn't look as bad. Okay, so I don't really like how it just looks kind of cakey, I guess. I don't know, I can't like put my finger on it. It's just making my face have this weird consistency about it. Okay, let's just move on. We'll figure it out. So the next thing I'm going to use is this Master Concealer from Maybelline. This is in the shade 30 Light/Medium. And I have this brush from when I was, from like a long time ago, but it's perfect for like applying concealer. It's just a flathead brush, a small flathead brush, and I'm just going to put a little bit on my hands. Oh, it looks kind of dark. Okay, that's nice. Let's see how this goes. So we're just gonna take a little bit, put it under the eyes to brighten and hide those dark circles. Blend that out. Okay, blend, 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 blend before it dries down. Okay, I actually kind of like that concealer. I feel like I need a little more right here. Ah! Okay, so that's my foundation and my concealer. Now, I'm going to use the Coty Airspun powder, the loose face powder for my setting powder. And I literally put setting powder everywhere. So, under the eyes. I kind of put it up here to go ahead and slightly chisel out what's going to be my contour. So now I'm going to start on eyes while my bake sits. And the first thing I'm going to use is this Morphe palette. I'm using the shade, or the palette 25B Bronzed Mocha. First thing, I'm going to set my eyes with this shade right here. Like a blazing flare. Okay, so I just set my concealer with that. And next I'm going to just go with a brush that looks like this, if you can see that. And I'm going to go in with this shade right here, this light brown shade, and just put it in the crease and work my way in. I honestly don't really reach for this palette this much. I used to, like, it's a pretty good traveling palette. You can make a lot of looks out of it, but I have the Too Faced Pineapple palette, and I reach for that palette more, and I take it on more trips than I do this one. So yeah, I don't really reach for this palette that much, but I think it is a pretty good palette to have on hand. It has like nice neutral shades, and a lot of, like, it has a whole row of the shimmer shades, and they're good shimmer shades too. You can really pack them on. So I mean, I think it's a good palette to have on hand, and it's not too expensive for what you're getting either. So I'm just gonna do the same thing to the other eye. You when you laugh at me, hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything, held you close by the stormy seas. Okay, so that's good for that shade. Next, I'm actually just gonna go in with this middle shade on the shimmers here. And I'm going to take my finger and just get it in there. And I'm just going to pack that on. Okay, so that's that. I'm actually going to go in with that brown shade again, and I'm just going to go under my eyes. Oh gosh, I have all kinds of powder on me. Okay, so I'm just going to go underneath the eyes, just to kind of create the look that it goes all the way around my eye. This is kind of a flat head, but also thick brush, so it's good for like going under the eyes for stuff. This is a Do Care brush. It came in a set. So I'm just gonna go into that shade again and just go right under. So yeah, that's good. Okay. The next thing I'm gonna do is just dust off my bake. Okay, so I can kind of see where it's kind of like around my dry patches and stuff gathering there. Oh, okay. I really don't think that I like this foundation. But let's keep going. So, for blush, I honestly don't have a good blush. This is the Maybelline Fit Me blush in the shade 10. I really don't like this blush. Like, you can't see anything when I swatch it. Nothing. But we're just gonna go for it. I haven't yet to get a good blush, but it's okay. I mean, you can see a little bit. Like, I just really don't like this blush, to be honest. It's not my favorite. It's not. Yeah, no. So, moving on. Next, and I'm so excited, I have been waiting to try this out for the longest, is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is in the shade 6676. So, it looks like this. That's fun. So it comes with like a little foam applicator, but I'm not gonna use that, so I'm just gonna leave it down there. So I'm going to use this brush from Wet n Wild. It's very soft, very nice, and just dust that in there. That smells really good too, let me tell you. I actually really like that. That smells so good too. Okay, that's good. I like it. I feel like it's helping with this foundation that I do not like. Put it on the cheek, on the jawbone, the jawline. I cannot talk today. Put it on the hairline. Okay, so hair's looking rough. It's okay. Actually, let's flip back. Much better. More out of the way. So yeah, I like this bronzer. Smells good, feels good. Yeah. So the next thing is highlighter. And I was going to try out the e.l.f. illuminating palette, and it just has the 4 squares. But I honestly just don't like this one. Definitely not as much as the Morphe highlighter. This is the Morphe Mini in the shade Spark. And it's just like, look at this. So I just got it. Like, it just swatches so well. So I'm gonna use this one. This one's, let's use this e.l.f. highlighter, and then I'll put the Morphe one on top just to show you guys. I'll use the, I hate storms, if you can hear that. I'll use the pinky shade because the Morphe one's a pink shade. I just like, it's there, but like, it's just a really soft, if you're looking for a really soft highlight, go for it. But personally, I'm not. So, yeah, most definitely. See, that's just, oh, it's just so much better. Okay, and then I'm gonna highlight the tip of my nose a bit because why not? And then also, I'm gonna be a little extra today and put some highlight on the brow bone. Also, I mentioned some of these. Okay, first of all, my brows need to be done so bad, so sorry. I've just been super busy, haven't been able to get them done. But I mentioned some of these products in my favorites video last week, so I will link that down below if you want to watch that. I mentioned some really good products in there, and some of them are actually on the very affordable side, so yes. So the next thing I'm gonna do is brows, and I don't like to do very much for my brows, but I have this brow e.l.f. So my battery died, but I'm back. Basically all I did was my brows. I didn't do very much. I don't like to do very much on my brows, and I'm not that good at brows, so but basically I just did enough to where you can tell I did some, and it gets the makeup out of my eyebrows that got in it, like the foundation powder. So yeah, the next thing I'm gonna do is mascara. I really like this Revlon eyelash curler. Would definitely recommend it. It's not too expensive, works really well. Okay, so I'm actually gonna try a primer. I've used the Lash Paradise mascara from L'Oreal, but I've never used the Lash Paradise primer, so I wanted to try that.
Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare.
I've never used primer, but when I was getting the Lash Paradise mascara again, this caught my eye, and I thought I would try it with the mascara.
Kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me.
Okay, that's that. I'm gonna let this dry for a second and then apply the mascara. So as I said, I got the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara in the shade 203 Black. I got the waterproof kind. I personally like the waterproof kind quite a lot, so.
You're never here when I'm in pain, you hide and disappear like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares through. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything.
So I like that mascara. I like the primer from what I've seen of it. So yeah, would definitely use both of these again. And the last thing is lips. I'm going to be using this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. I've used this quite a lot and I really enjoy it if I want a glossy kind of a look. You can't use much, but you can use a good amount. Okay, so looking at this look, I actually kind of like it. I don't like the dry patches up here, and how it separates. I can really see my freckles through this, which isn't a huge deal. Like the bronzer, this bronzer, I don't know. I think I'm going to use this foundation a couple more times and just play around with it. Maybe use a different setting powder with it. And you can just see it's kind of like right here it looks really cakey. But yeah, I'm just gonna play around with this makeup some more, maybe update you guys. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like this video if you want to, subscribe to get notifications for when I upload. You gotta turn on the little bell icon when you subscribe. And also leave a comment about the vlogs. And yeah, if you have any other video suggestions, you can leave a comment about it. And I will try to do them for you. So, yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys!